Welcome to the 8th grade math homework helper series. Tonight's homework is Poly-8, day 2 of multiplying polynomials. So we'll start with question number 9. We're going to be multiplying m plus 3 times m plus 4. Since this is review, you should remember we're using the box method, so I've set the box up here. When you're using the box method, you take the first polynomial and you put it either on the top or on the side. I put it on the side over here. And the second polynomial then goes wherever the other one didn't. So in this case, I'm putting the second one up on the top. Once you've got them all lined up, then it's simply multiplying. So we're going to go ahead and multiply m times m, and we get m squared, n times 4 for 4m, 3 times m for 3m, and 3 times 4 for positive 12. I want to look to combine like terms. I see that I have m's here, but in order to take them down in descending order, my m squared should come down first, so I'll pull that down. And then, like I said, I do have like terms with a 3m and a 4m. I need to remember that I'm adding here, so in this case 3 plus 4 is 7. It's going to be positive, and it's going to be m, so plus 7m. And then my 12 can't combine with anything else, so that's positive. It also comes down as positive 12. So the answer to number 9 is m squared plus 7m plus 12. Next, we'll take a look at question number 10. Same basic idea. We have c minus 5 times c minus 8. I want to take these and plug them into my box that I've created. It's important to remember that when you have negative numbers, and I do in both of these, that the negative sign needs to travel with the number. Once I've got that set up, I can go ahead and multiply. So I have c times c for c squared, c times negative 8 for negative 8c, negative 5 times c for negative 5c, and negative 5 times negative 8, which is going to give me a positive 40. Once again, I know my c squared is my highest degree. It comes down first. I know diagonally I have some like terms, so I have a negative 5 and a negative 8. I need to switch now to addition, in which case the negatives stay negative, and 5 plus 8 is 13, and the c comes down. So you have negative 13c. And my 40, which is positive, just attaches at the end. So the answer to number 10 is c squared minus 13c plus 40. For number 14, basically what we have here is two monomials being multiplied on this side, and then two more on this side, and the answers to each of these then being added together. So as you can see, I have two complete separate boxes set up. I'm going to start with y plus 5 times y minus 3. So I've taken the y and the 5 and set that up on one side of the box, and the y and the negative 3 on the top over here. Now, just like I've been doing, I can go ahead and multiply. Y times y is y squared. Y times negative 3 is negative 3y. 5 times y is 5y, and 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. Looking at my terms, y to the second power can be brought down. There's nothing else to combine it with, and it's the largest degree. If I look, I have like terms with y's right here. I'm adding. I have a positive 5 and a negative 3, so that's going to get me a positive 2y. And my negative 15 just comes down. Now I'm going to hang on to that for a moment, and now I'm going to solve this side of this equation. So I have y plus 7, there's my y and 7, and then y minus 1, there's my y and my minus 1. And once again, I'm just going to multiply. So y times y is y squared. Y times negative 1 is going to be negative y. I don't need to include the 1. 7 times y is going to be 7y. And 7 times negative 1 is going to be negative 7. Again, my y squared is my biggest degree, comes down first. I have like terms with y's, so I have a positive 7 and a negative 1y. So that's going to give me a positive 6y. And my negative 7 can't combine with anything, so it just simply comes down. Now that I solved for both of these, I'm going to take both of these answers and I'm going to string them together with this original addition sign, and that's going to look like this. And furthermore, I've added arrows to show like terms, because these need to be combined now. So I have a y squared and a y squared. I have a 2y positive and a 6y positive, and I have a negative 15 and a negative 7. All of these can be combined independently. So my y squareds are going to combine to give me a 2y squared. My 2y and my 6y combine for an 8y, and my negative 15 and negative 7 combine for negative 22. So the answer to 14 is 2y squared plus 8y minus 22. And lastly, we'll take a look at number 18. We have a circle. We've been asked to find the area as a polynomial in its simplest form. So you may remember the area of a circle. The formula for that is a equals pi r squared. We were told on the picture that the radius is c minus 4. So if we plug that in, you might quickly recognize that what we're doing here is we're doing the radius as a binomial times a binomial, and then we're going to take that and multiply it times pi. So let's plug these guys into the box that we have. We have c minus 4, there's my c and my minus 4, and c minus 4, there it is up top. And we multiply just like we've done for every other problem. So c times c is c squared, c times negative 4 is negative 4c, negative 4 times c is going to give us another negative 4c, and negative 4 times negative 4 is going to give us a positive 16. I know that my c squared is the largest, so that comes down first. I know that I have like terms here with negative 4 and negative 4. I'm adding, so my negative is going to stay, but 4 plus 4 is 8. So I have negative 8c, and my positive 16 just comes down. Now I'm going to take this and substitute it for my two c minus 4s, but I'm still going to be multiplying it times pi, so I want to keep it in brackets. And as I look at this, I would now, the next step would be to distribute pi by each of these pieces in here, which would probably turn out to be quite messy. And so I think the easiest way to show this is to simply leave it exactly as it is. And since we're looking for area, we need to call it units squared. So the answer to number 18 is c squared minus 8c plus 16 times pi units squared. Please use the homework that was done for you tonight to help you to solve any additional problems that are on your homework. And remember, the key to success in math is not only working hard, but working smart.